All right, boom. Hey, what's up? We're live. It seems like the last couple of weeks I've been the show for Tenoroc Wrestling, which is just fine by me. Everything's cool. Anybody's welcome. So I'm glad to have you guys. Welcome to the World Wrestling Live Show. Another couple of awesome Florida wrestling kids on the show today. It's Leighton, Tinch, and Kris Hunter. So first year varsity wrestlers over at Tenoroc and both qualified for state. So pretty dope stuff. But first of all, man, thanks for coming on. I really appreciate it. I'm honored to have you guys on.
You're welcome. Thank you for us for having on too.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, man, pretty cool. So first things first, I mean, what has this offseason looked like to you guys? How has it affected your progress?
I mean, you really can't do anything as much as you want to because mostly everything's closed and because of the corona and everything. So lately, I've been riding bikes and working out with some of my friends lately. Just like at my house, I do push-ups and sit-ups, and little work and stuff like that.
Nice. How about you, Leighton?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. I don't do as much working out. I try and work with my grandfather some, and I mainly just sit at the games. But with everything being shut down, like I can't go anywhere and do the normal wrestling routine like during the season.
Yeah, it's kind of been tough. Now, I think I heard that Coach Tony's got you guys in the room again now, and you're able to do some sort of I think calisthenics and workout or something to a certain level.
Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to do for us. So.
Well, that's good, man. So, I mean, talk about a little. So, first of all, what made you guys choose wrestling? I know you guys are you haven't been wrestling a ton, and it's your first year, Kris, right? And now it's your first year wrestling in Florida, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, talk about why you guys chose wrestling.
My coach actually brought me to wrestling because at first I wasn't thinking nothing about it, and he was also the football coach. So one day after practice, he was like, "Hey Kris, you should try out for wrestling because I'm the wrestling head coach, and you might like it. Try new things." And I was like, I was hesitant about it because like wrestling, that was like my type of sport. I just stick to football because that's all I knew growing up. And so he was like, "Come out when wrestling season come out." I was like, "Yes sir, I'll come out." And then I came out to practice, and I loved it since then.
And you stuck with it. How about you, sir?
Yes, sir.
I started back in the 6th grade in Ohio. I started up there. What really got me into it was my grandfather was a wrestler in high school, and he was a head coach as well. And seeing as it was a part of the family, it just kind of got me into joining.
Wow, that's awesome. So definitely been doing it. What have you noticed is different kind of between Ohio wrestling and Florida wrestling, and
In Ohio, it's a little bit more hardcore. From wrestling the kids down here and wrestling kids up there, it seems easier down here than it is up there.
just not as much depth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The practices are the same, but just the kids don't wrestle with the same technique and the same strength, I guess I could say.
Yeah, and I think it's growing. I think that the top kids in our state can compete with any state. But like you said, as getting deeper and deeper. But crazy, yeah. So first of all, Kris, having never wrestled before, what do you think? What do you think gave you the ability to have such a successful season and qualify for state?
I think that just like that's a good question. Just my coach influenced me on like you can be something, and I just stick that to my head. And I was like, well, I believe I can do it and everything. I just have to have somebody like behind me to support me and everything, and I did. And I had my coaches and my wrestling teammates, my mom and my brother to help me push it, and look what I've become, and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. Good for you. Leighton, I know I heard you were one win from placing this year. How is kind of missing that opportunity driven you to do some things for next year? And what do you think you'll adjust or change to be able to get to that next step, next level?
Well, it does definitely show that I have some work that needs to be done. Everybody's always got some work to do. Some things I could change up. One big thing I could change. It'd probably be the way I think in my head after I lose a match. When I lose a match, I don't keep the videos recorded of me losing the match. I mean, I'll watch over them once or twice, but other than that, I don't really keep those videos. I get rid of them because to me, they're just something that I don't want to see. It's something of a failure that I've done. And so I try focusing on the wins I've had than the losses. So one big thing I could change is I can watch over those lost videos more than I do the wins.
Yeah, and kind of see what you did, what you can do, get better. Don't
Right.
worry, as a parent, and I'm sure your parents, they probably they have all those videos somewhere, because I know I got all mine.
They do.
So I'm sure if you need access, they're there, man. Kris, how has wrestling helped your football?
It helps me a lot. It really like shows me that like it helps me get like after like it helps me like conditioning and everything. It helps me impact of like thinking more and everything. I mean,
What position do you play?
I play wide receiver, and on defense I play cornerback.
Quarterback. Do you think it's helped? Are you still allowed to kind of like hand fight within the first 10 yards in football? Are you still
Yes,
allowed to
sir.
do that? I don't know. I'm 44, so it's been a long time. I don't know what the rules are. Are you still allowed to? Do you think it's helped your tackling as far as getting down lower, double leg, single leg?
Yes, sir. Hand fighting and everything helps me with my hands when I get off the line and everything. Taking shots, last double helps me get lower, stay in my balance when I'm low, so I can like drive through, use my hips and everything. So it helps me a long way.
How about trucking somebody when you're playing wide receiver?
I try my best, but
Hey, Leighton, do you play another sport as well, or is it just wrestling for you right now?
I did football for a little bit last year, and I've been doing football for quite a few years. I'm thinking about doing it again.
Nice. And how has wrestling kind of helped you? What position do you play?
Fullback and linebacker.
Also, it really affects your position a lot.
It does.
Yeah. So talk about it. Help you get lower. What does it do for you?
My football stance and my wrestling stance usually differ. Fullback, we're always in the 3-point. We're on our toes and hand in the dirt. Fullback position, you're basically in a wrestling stance, but I'm a little bit higher in my football stance than I am wrestling. So
Nice. Well, I mean, Guy, you made it to Kris. What did making it to states? I mean, did that kind of like wet your lips a little bit? Are you hitting the gym a little bit harder? What things do you need to adjust, and what will that adversity do for you moving forward?
yeah, so one thing I could say, like, I need to like fix up my like stance and everything, because sometimes I'm kind of like heavy on my toes and stuff like that, and I get snatched and I easily fall to the ground. So that's one thing I have to enhance of doing, keeping my stance balanced and maintained and stuff like that, and work on my shots and everything.
Nice. And did you guys go up to the Florida Pride camp?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Good. How did that help?
It helped a lot. Learn a whole lot of moves that I can progressively learn future wrestling matches. And hopefully, I can use it as my main wrestling move.
Nice. Pretty cool meeting some of those wrestlers that were coaching there.
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Yeah, it looked pretty cool. I've never been. My kids have never been, but I can see them posting on Facebook, and look like had some good guys there, at least coaching wise, that the kids can really look up to, and pretty cool stuff. So like any camp, we went up to App State last year. Same kind of concept, some pretty cool wrestling coaches in the room, and I'm sure they do a good job everywhere. What do I have here? Yeah. I got a question. Do the New York Yankees suck?
I'm gonna say
I
yes.
I don't pay attention to much of that. I mainly focus on some football and wrestling.
But don't you feel bad that your coach wears that hat all the time, and they're just really bad?
Yeah, I mean every team he likes, they're pretty bad. That's no question.
Kris, you're gonna kill us at the next practice, dude.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I didn't say it.
He'll be running sprints. Coach just message, careful now.
Chill, coach, chill.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So talk a little bit about what your goals are for next year.
Next year for my goal is I'm trying to have enough confidence for me, since I play states, trying to get placement in states this year coming up. Got to fix some stuff and stuff like that. Coach will help me, and hopefully I can be a state placer this year.
How about you, big guy?
It's loud.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same, just work as hard as I can. I got a goal by the end of my senior year, at least top 3 in state, but state champion is my highest. And I want to have at least 150 or more wins to be one of the wrestlers at our school. Those are my goals.
And what grade are you in now?
I am going to be a junior.
And you're going to be a sophomore, right, Kris?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, hey, man, seems like the future is really bright over there at Tenoroc. And, what is the culture like in that room and the philosophy? I know talking to Tony in the past, prior to him getting there, it wasn't really a program that was talked about much. And what do you think you guys have done as a program to really change that?
Work as a team and everything. Help show what our coach has showed us in the wrestling mat, and bring it out there on the mat, and show them that as a unit, as a team, that we can get something done at Tenoroc, and show other schools what we can do.
As a family.
Like,
yeah, we may not look like it, seem like it, or act at all. If you really pay attention to how some of us guys act around each other, we all act and treat each other as a family, like an actual family. We all don't hold each down as much as anybody would think, thinking that Tenoroc's just a low-grade school and all that, and the kids there are not so great. It's actually bad. It's just the way people put us as.
Yeah, and you're obviously doing good things there, and the program is definitely going in the right direction. And I look forward to rooting for everybody I have on here. I always tell them, man, I look forward to rooting for everybody now. I can look people up and be at tournaments and be like, hey, man, I know who that kid is. I'm gonna watch him wrestle, see how he does, and that'll be fun. I mean, I can't wait to get back into wrestling rooms again, to where you guys can come back on after a tournament or something, and we can put your match up and watch it, and just kind of do some fun things like that. I'm looking forward to that. But other than that, man, I got some questions for you. You guys ready?
oh, yes, sir.
We'll see.
All right. Plain or peanut M&Ms?
What was the question?
M&Ms, plain or peanut?
Plain or peanut? Ooh.
I gotta say plain.
Yeah, I have to go with plain.
I don't like all
Your
that
boy,
crunchiness.
Your boys on Monday, they said peanuts because they get the best of both worlds.
Trying to get a little intake of what we all got going on, what we do.
Burgers or wings?
Wings.
Ooh, wings, definitely.
Wings.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Captain Crunch?
Cinnamon Toast
Cinnamon
Crunch.
Crunch.
What about Body Armor or Bang?
Bang. Bang all the
I
way.
gotta not
Yeah,
even
you're-
for coach, just I gotta go with Bang.
Exactly.
Just because of their Instagram account?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I've seen pictures, but I have not seen the account.
But you gotta hit us up with the Bang wrestling season.
Cookies and cream or chocolate chip?
I gotta go cookies and cream on that one. Cookies and cream.
Look at he's frozen with a big smile on his face.
Dang.
Well, I guess we'll move on to the next one because he's gone.
I guess so.
Oreo thins or double stuff?
Double stuff. Dipping in some milk is the best. The best.
Ramen, noodles, or mac and cheese?
I gotta say mac and cheese on that one. Cause my mom, she makes her homemade mac and cheese and it's the best.
I'm coming over.
Hashtag
now.
mom.
Hashtag mom. Hashtag mac and cheese from mom.
Yeah.
Water slides or roller coasters?
Oh, roller coasters.
Nice.
That's-
Rib eyes or New York strip?
I gotta say New York strip.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
All right. Busch Gardens or SeaWorld?
I say Busch Gardens.
Yeah, better. How about the Tampa Aquarium? That place is pretty nice.
I haven't been there yet. I
Oh
haven't
man,
been there.
it's been years since I've been there, but it was pretty cool. They had like these little penguins walking around. You could touch them and stuff. It was pretty dope. I never touched a penguin before, so that was cool for me.
I've been to SeaWorld, but
Yeah. Oh, here comes Leighton. Back into the show. Let's see. Oh,
there we go.
there we go.
My hang on. What happened to the video? There we go. My phone decided it was gonna get real hot at the wrong time.
All right, well, I went through the questions with your boy up there, so I'll go where we stopped. Cookies and cream or chocolate chip?
Cookies and cream.
All right. Oreo thins or double stuff?
Double stuffed.
Ramen noodles or Chris's mom's mac and cheese?
I've never had her mac and cheese, so ramen noodles.
Well, you better get him. You better get him over, Chris.
I got him.
Water slides or roller coasters?
Depends on the roller coaster or the slide.
Oh, he's political. Okay. Ribeye or New York strip?
Ribeye or New York strip? Ribeye.
Mm.
Busch Gardens or SeaWorld?
I've never been to Busch Gardens.
So I guess SeaWorld it is, huh?
Yeah.
What's Coach Tony said, Polk City reception? What's that?
Shit.
Shit. There you go. You
Coach
got
Tony.
your answer. You got your answer, Coach Tarula. One word, shit. Not too many people are watching this, so nobody will hear it.
That's good.
That's good. All right. Well, there you go. We have the thought on Polk City reception. Shit. That's fantastic. Oh man. Well, hey, I look forward to, one day getting out on the other side of this and being able to get into wrestling rooms and see you guys out there. Do you guys go to the George Jenkins, or what's it called now, the Moskowitz?
Did we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the George Jenkins tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
We usually go there as well. So, hopefully I'll get to see you down there. Hopefully it goes on, we're obviously waiting to see what our state does, FHSAA, because we see some other states starting to talk a little bit about what a season will look like. So, hopefully we get FHSAA out there soon, telling us kind of what to expect. Just so you kids can prepare, and coaches can prepare. Just to the not knowing what's going to happen sucks, right? So, just want to know. Let us know so we can prepare.
Yes,
And
sir.
man, it was awesome talking to you guys. Man, I've talked to, I don't know, 6 of you guys in the last week or something. So maybe 7, I don't know. But you obviously guys have a good family atmosphere down there, a great wrestling room. And even though he likes the Yankees, you got a pretty good coach. And the Polk City reception is shit. But other than that, we're all good, man. So thank you so much for coming on, man. It was an honor to talk to you. And man,
You
just keep
too.
kicking like ass. And I look forward to seeing you guys do big things.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
for having us on.
Yes, sir. You take care.
You too.
Yes, sir.